Hello, Jack. Tell me, how is self-coaching different from traditional coaching?
Any kind of solving of problems must take your attention from the problem area to somewhere else outside that. You can't really find a solution to a problem with the kind of thinking that creates the problem. In traditional coaching, you present your problem for the coach, and then the coach asks questions which will take your attention out of the problem space and into some kind of solution. In self-coaching, you use a technique to move your attention outside the problem area. In other words, you will be both the coach and the client at the same time.
Okay, so what kind of tools will I learn on the training?
Yeah, you will train a number of different techniques on the training. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you have a difficult communication with your boss, and of course that can be very inconvenient. You and your boss keeps on repeating the same negative pattern during meetings. In that case, you can, for instance, use the idea of changing positions. You can experiment with watching yourself and the manager from outside, becoming a kind of fly on the wall. That may take you into discovering something that you have never really noticed before. Or you can take your attention into watching yourself from the eyes of the manager, the boss. That could be another way to move outside the problem space. Further to that, you can align this idea with the perceptual system and experience how much that will change the communication with you and your boss. So self-coaching gives you a number of different techniques you can use yourself. How to change a limiting belief, how to find your deepest values, how to have more creativity in your life, how to have more attention in the present, and how to create and maintain focus on what you really want to achieve, and how to get rid of a negative habit, and much more.
That sounds amazing. So tell me, what do people usually get out of the self-coaching trainings?
They start to pay more attention to what happens in their life, and by doing that, they take more and more control of their life. They stop some of their negative patterns and replace them with something more positive. They discover a lot more about themselves, who they are at a deeper level, and what really matters to them. They simply create an even better master plan for what they do want to achieve in their life and start to move towards that.
Okay, so what kind of feedback do you have from the trainings?
I have emails from people and I have calls from people who want to tell me that their life has changed and they actually have achieved the goals they create on the training. I also hear the same kind of stories from my sponsors, the people who arrange the training for me.
So what kind of people would I meet on the training?
You will meet all kinds of people, men and women, young and elderly people. Some will be employed and some will be self-employed. They will have different backgrounds. Some will have an easy childhood and some would probably have a more tough one. And they will all share the common goal to become even better, to create the life that they want.
Tell me, why did you create this self-coaching training in the first place?
I had a discussion with my wife, Makani, more than a year ago. She's also a certified NLP master trainer like me and have been teaching NLP for more than 20 years. Our discussion was about how to offer a simple concept, even more designed for people to create the lives they want. The result of the discussion became the 7 Steps Personal Training Program, which is the backbone in self-coaching. The program takes you through the 7 steps. You can follow up yourself at home by repeating the steps. The program is like an ongoing spiral, moving higher and higher up and expanding your life and your options more and more. So let me finish this introduction by saying that it will be my pleasure to see you on one of my self-coaching trainings in the future. Thank you very much.